Hey YouTube, welcome back. Mike the Gambling Guy here just to bring you a little bit more video, and we're going to be continuing on doing the true trend. Don't have my basement put back together yet, completely after the flood, so bear with me. We'll eventually get there. So the true trend right now, the true trend is going in the chop. So when I get the next opportunity to bet, I'm going to be betting on the banker. So if this is your first time here, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing what I call the true trend. So right now the true trend is going with the chop. So it's either going to be give me an opportunity to bet. It didn't. There was a tie. All right. So we're going to be going with $100 flat bets and with the true trend system. So we're looking for a banker here. So we won't put any more than 10 units at risk. Got a pair there, but the banker won. So we're 1 unit up, looking to get in 3 units. So our next bet would be for a player if I would continue. But I only get the win, and then we pump our brakes, right? We take a pause. Right now, anytime that we get a win. Also, if we had lost 2 in a row, we also take a pause. And that's why we take a pause, right? So if it goes to the terrible 2s, we can get that. So now we're going to put our $100 over on the player side, and hopefully the player comes through. Otherwise, we're going to be in a trend on the banker side. So if it goes 3 or more, that's actually a trend that's going to be sticking on that side. So nope, that's going to be going for a trend. So in this case, we do 2 bets. So now I'm also going to be flat betting because now we're at 0, trying to get back to even. Going for the banker. But we won't take any more than 2 losses in a row. We'll take 1 win, but not more than 2 losses in a row. We won't chase it, much like the dance, right? I won't keep chasing it. 7. All right, so now again, taking a pause. So we're back to up 1 unit. And the other reason why it's good to pause here after a win is what happens if it goes over to the player side? I mean, the banker could continue and go, but the player side had gone previously up to 4. Banker's now gone up to 5. So we're actually going to bet that this is going to go up to 6. So come on, keep that banker strength. And this thing just wants to stay on a run. I'm okay with that. Get our 3 units, we get out. No, went over the player. Okay, so now it just jumped over the player. So now our bet is going to be for 1 unit on the player. So we're back to even, trying to get that 1 unit back. And while we're waiting for the deal, if you notice my board over here, these are all the casinos that I've been to, and it's actually not even all the casinos. Actually, I've got enough to make even a whole nother board. Oh, we still have 0. It's hard to win on 0. Okay, so now we're down a unit, but this is where we take a break. So because right now the trend has actually gone back to being a chop trend, so we would actually expect this one to be a player again, but because we've just lost 2 bets in a row, now we take a pause. And we're minus 1 unit in total. Got a perfect pair on the banker side. And it went to the banker again. That's also why we take a pause. So now our trend is still on chop. Even though it's gone to a 2, I'm still expecting that to chop back to the player with the true trend. If it goes 3, then I expect it to go 4. There it is. Back to 0. So again, we're sitting, waiting, taking a break, because maybe this is going to go two players and then jump back to the banker. That's why we take that pause. And we did. We got another banker there. So now we are, that took the jump. So now we're going to say, okay, now we're going to expect a player. Because our trend is the chop. Oh, snuck in and got us with 9. All right. Well, we're actually going to rebet that because our trend is still looking for the chop. Fighting back to even again. Nice. Back to even. We're going to wait. Player got it again. Now we're going to see if we get these terrible 2s, terrific 2s, to get us our units. So now we're looking for this to jump back to the banker. Do you see how the terrible 2s are terrific 2s? Because I like them. Because it doesn't matter if I was on the trend side, so something went 3, and then it started going 2 by 2 by 2, that's fine. Because it had gone over to 3, and I'm jumping over to the other side. I'm just going to rebet that for $100. All right. Up a unit. Back to up a unit. So again, pump our brakes. Hopefully get another banker here, and then hopefully we swap back over to that player. Either way, we're still in the chop trend. So we want this to stay in a chop. We just prefer to win our first bet, not have to win our second bet. It goes without saying, right? So the player got it. We're going with the banker. Yes, he even took it all the way up to a 9. That's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to take a pause here. Beer Babe wants to meet my puppy. This is my 64-pound, 1-year-old puppy, my English Shepherd, Garth Brooks. So, everybody, Garth, say hi to everybody. Say hi, Garth. He's like, put me down, please. I'm out of here. Oh, and I missed this. Okay, I got my back. So we're going for the player to get our 3rd unit. So we're going to hit our goal and we're going to be done. And I'm going to give all the credit to Garth Brooks. Big fluffy puppy. He deserves it. So come on. Oh, 0, we need help. Didn't get the help. So now it's going on trend. So now we're going to be, now we're up 1 unit, and we're going back to banker. Because now the trend is on banker. Remember, we do 2 bets back to back, not 3. Nice. So now again, we pop our brakes. We're up 2 units. So now even as this goes over to player, the trend continues to stay on that side or that color. So that way it would be, if it goes to player now, our next bet would be on player. Because it's not in the chop until it goes to the other way. Like that. So now our bet for our third unit is on player because we want this trend to continue to where it's getting at least 2, right? It went 4. Now we want it to go at least 2. It's going to give us our third unit. Five, 9, 9 tie. Oh, so excited to see that 9. And then here comes the second one. Third card, 2 and 9. Uh-oh, 0. 0, 0. 9. We still went a 9, 9 again. All right. We won. That was the true trend again. So if you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Really trying to grow this community. I think we've got a great Baccarat community. But until next time, Mike the Gambling Guy. I'm out.